Well, we'll need to confer, but the blast and noise abatement, the revegetation and land rehabilitation all seem reasonably well provided for.
If you can believe a mining company.
The sewerage plant would pipe its treated water into the creek,
increasing the water flow and diluting our discharge.
All of the data and all of my instincts suggest a significant anomaly under here.
Any news about any copper?
No.
Even after confirming the fault line?
And relocating the drill.
I know this is a mistake.
Well, you might have said you were coming.
I didn't think we had a lot to say.
What?
Although Claire did ask me to thank you for the awesome sheepskin coat.
You got a photo?
He looks like an art student.
I think you should know that I've decided to find a new position.
Would you at least perhaps stay until after the AGM?
If you are looking for a move, I need a new mining reporter.
But we suspect whoever's been targeting CCR is acting for Sanko.
Ian and Sanko.
It's another one of those emails. I think I've just worked out who's been trying to shaft me.
Brian, what a surprise. We're expecting you till Friday.
I had some good news with Mountview, so I thought I'd arrive early. We believe we can reopen.
Oh, that is welcome.
That's good. Yeah. Pity about the order, but, you know, as I said before, Singapore secured Sanko.
I heard. A bit odd.
Well, given that they're making a bid for us. What's also odd is this email to Sanko just after the board meeting saying Mountview might default.
Well, it's just Albin's address. It doesn't say who sent it. You're saying Ian did?
No, I'm saying that you and Simon did. I mean, there's no way Ian could have known. It's been you two all along, isn't it? All the leaks and the dirty tricks and now this bid for Sanko.
Brian, old son.
Don't old son me, Nigel, don't. I trusted you. I swallowed the lot. So while you're playing me like a fish in a line, a guy died trying to keep that mine open.
I understand you're upset.
Oh, you're right, I'm upset.
This doesn't prove anything. You got absolutely no evidence.
Maybe. But I'll be damned if either of you ever profit from this. I'll see you rot in jail first. I owe you an apology, Ian. I made the right prick in myself. I must have put you through hell. I'm sorry.
What is this?
My resignation?
You've no idea who alerted you?
No. Thought you might even know that.
They did try to recruit me, Sanko. I imagine the source of the photograph you saw. When I refused, I knew there'd be others. I just didn't know who. Neither of them have admitted to it.
No. The look on their faces when they saw the email was enough.
Though without proof, there's not much I can do. Not with an AGM next week and a split board. For now, they'll have to retain their positions.
Maybe. Maybe. In the meantime, how many of our board do you think Sanko can count on?
About half, I'd say, possibly more.
Their latest shareholding?
6%. Still on track for a controlling stake, depending on how well our share price performs.
Which, and I never thought I'd say this, may well depend on CCR. I don't like the odds, but if you're prepared to set this aside for the time being and make a fight of it, so am I.
I know there are traces of palladium sulfides. That's the whole point. That's why there should have been copper. Oh, shit.
I kept staring at all the data, wondering why I couldn't find any copper, until I finally realised there isn't any.
You always believed something was down there.
Yeah, I still do, but not copper. So while you're away, we drilled down past 1,000 metres, past where the copper had never been, and we finally struck this lump of high-grade ore.
Palladium.
Palladium.
Forget about open cut. We need to drop a 1,200-metre shaft. Either that or cut out a 10-kilometre decline. Either way, it's pricey.
How pricey?
Well, if we use Mount View's process of it, you're still talking 800 mil.
800 mil. Well, when will we know if there's enough metal to pay for it?
Tomorrow, hopefully.
Palladium. It's used in catalytic converters to reduce exhaust emissions. Would certainly be good if we could help save the bloody planet for once.
Assuming that the bank lend us that much, when did they arrive?
Tomorrow, ahead of opening Cockatoo Creek with Alec Nola on Friday. We're going out there later on to go through the arrangements.
And how about the other sites?
Oh, Mount View will be back online within the month.
Lower Point's on track.
Kayala?
Okay, except after the fatality at Mount View, there's been a call for a company-wide work agreement. Safety hours, pay. I'm meeting the rep this week.
It's a bit hard, isn't it? I mean, Boab Point's not even up and running yet, and never mind the palladium. We don't even know what's involved.
Oh, no. There's been a call for it for a very long time, even when I was a rep.
Well, what if I go with you, Shane? Given I was the one who stood up and made the promises about CCR.
Couldn't hurt.
Good. Anything else?
Yeah, there is. If this takeover of Albion goes ahead, will it mean job cuts?
All right, I won't bullshit you, okay? Obviously, it depends on the market. Pasanko has its own copper, nickel, and gas. It's got its own way of operating. So no operation or job is assured. Yours, especially mine.
Cass. Hey. I know we said we wouldn't talk about Mount View again, but...
No, I got trapped in a lift. Okay, it was underground and scared the shit out of me, but if I want to stay on here, I just need to get over it. What, you haven't already told someone?
No, of course not. I said I wouldn't. But I was talking about what happened after.
I was a bit drunk. We both said it was a one-off. What's there to discuss?
Nothing. I was making sure that that's still how you felt as well.
Cool.
Cool. I'll see you at Cockatoo Creek.
Okay.
Must admit, I felt pretty lousy after all but crucifying the man.
Your father-in-law.
Yeah. It's partly why I agreed to stay on. Well, that, and obviously I don't want CCR to get chewed up in all of this. God knows what happens afterwards, though.
Brian, I think you should know. I had an interview yesterday with United Mining. They want me to head up their new exploration division.
Well, what did you tell them?
Oh, that I need a new job because I might be getting involved with my boss who can't decide if he's married. Told him I'd get back to him.
Look, why don't we go and have a drink? After work, away for the office. Tonight, grab a bite, at least try and discuss things.
The job or us?
Well, both.
I can't. I'm already tied up.
Tomorrow, then.
We can't. We're meeting the bank as soon as they get in from Hong Kong.
After the bank.
Okay.
Good.
So this is the new pipeline from the local sewage works.
Which empties the treated water into the creek upstream of the mine rather than downstream.
Which means the creek can take our discharge without affecting the ecology.
Never thought I'd hear the E word from this bloke. But does it work?
Been running trials all month. It's passed all the EPA's testing.
Well, like I said, he can be a pain in the backside, but he's a bloody good engineer. Well done, Max.
What do you think?
Well, it should be okay given how much mine water will be going into it every day.
Better than guys working up to their knees in it. So, any sign of your frog?
Shane, it doesn't live here. Its habitat's well away. That was the whole point of our submission.
Well, it might still come and visit, you know? Make some chick frogs.
Chick frogs.
Yeah, I'll get it.
So, you're looking to the bank to finance this palladium discovery?
What palladium discovery?
You know, I still retain a minor stake in CCR. And with a takeover bid, this find could be crucial.
Yeah, if it's commercial.
Well, let's just say I've got a bottle on the final assay results with Max.
Have you now?
Tell me, any more trouble with the town or with that Green Action mob?
Oh, not with the town. Now they're on side.
No, it's been pretty quiet lately, although I did get this crank letter yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
I was going to mention it. There's some mob I've never heard of. Reckon the mine will never open.
Earth's warriors.
No retreat, no surrender.
No, they're not mainstream. There'd be some splinter group. No, I don't know them.
Well, they know us.
Maybe step up security.
Maybe a good idea. Kaz, if you do hear anything.
Sure.
While sources say Chilean major Senko has the ailing Albion now well in its sights, unless Aussie subsidiary CCR can somehow come to the rescue. Tonight on Business Nightly.
And we're out. Thanks, everyone.
What do you reckon?
A resources commentator.
An occasional one.
I don't know anything about it.
But you know a lot more about mining than most finance journalists. You've got credibility and contacts. You'd scrub up reasonably on camera. Reasonably. No, you're smart. You'd pick it up.
I'm a geologist.
Oh, no, you're a damn good one, which is why I hear United Mining's chasing after you. But the fact that you haven't said no yet, correct? Means you're at least considering a change. And that's not taking into account our South American friends.
2 minutes.
Thanks. Why don't we catch up again in a few days? We can talk about it then. And maybe you can tell me about this shitload of palladium that CCR's found. While sources say Chilean multinational Senko now has the ailing Albion on its sides.
Listen, Dion, you know I asked you about those anonymous emails. Are you sure you weren't behind any of them?
What sort of emails?
Leaking confidential documents.
Well, it comes with the job, Megan.
I'm serious. To do with Albion.
Maybe. Maybe not. If I had, I wouldn't tell you, would I? Otherwise, it wouldn't be anonymous.
$5 a go along. Oh, sir, thank you. Save the earth. Save the earth. Save the earth, madam.
How's business? How's big business?
Killed any more creeks recently?
We didn't kill it. That's why we put the pipeline in to protect it.
So you can pump more waste into it.
Look, check with the EPA if you don't trust me. We're still on the same team, just on different sides of the street. Is that what you call it? That's why I'd wondered if you'd heard of this crowd before. Earth's Warriors.
No, why? What have they done?
Nothing yet, but there's sort of group who'll put us back 10 years and screw it up for the rest. Well, sorry. You might have sold out, but we're still paid up Green Action members. Change through democracy.
Remember? Or has it been too long?
No, I remember. Just for the record, I'm still paid up too.
Yeah, I see.
So you don't think it's them?
I just can't see it. I mean, Green Action are into stunts, but not like criminal sabotage.
Although it's not them who's claiming to have sent it, it's someone called Earth's Warriors.
You don't think you're a bit close?
No. I just don't think that they'd do anything that dumb. I mean, not and then warn us by sending a flyer.
Well, someone has. Let's hope they don't get any dumber. They come for you.
Is that your palladium report?
What's the minimum amount of metal for it to be economic?
Providing the grades hold up, 3 or 4 million ounces. Why?
10 million?
You're kidding.
Seriously?
With another 10 inferred. Although it's deeper than I thought, it's 1,500 metres, not 12.
Still doable?
I'll make sure it is.
Good. Let's just hope the bank agrees. I thought upstairs in Rossini's. I hear it's fairly quiet there.
For the bank?
No, afterwards, for us.
$10 million ounces indicated with another 10 million...
Inferred, but not confirmed.
No, but I'm confident it will be.
$800 million.
Though if my geologist's confidence is confirmed, we might need more.
No doubt. But while your cash flow is improved, your debt reduced, and your gold mine about to start up...
We're looking forward to seeing you help open it with Alec Nolan.
Your copper mine shut, your union wants a new work agreement, and this was waiting for us when we arrived.
Which must be of some concern.
Of course. But are you saying you can't help?
No. But if we did help, it would be subject to strict requirements.
Clearly, Cockatoo Creek has to open on schedule. And I personally plan to help resolve the labor issues.
Good. Both are critical.
Except?
We would still need a second lender to share the risk.
Definitely need to help Shane with his agreement, but God knows where to find another lender.
Yeah, but it's a start.
It is. Are you ready for that drink?
Mm-hmm. What?
No. Looks like half of Scotland's been trying to reach me. Hello? Tess? Why, what's happened? Oh, no. Where is she? Yeah, there's a couple of things I have to sort out here. Okay. My daughter's been in an accident. She's in the hospital in Edinburgh.
It's okay. We can take care of everything.
I'm sorry, Megan.
I'll call you when I get there.
Good luck.
G'day, Shane. Cool, how's things? Too easy. I've got an inquest to go at Mount View. The guys are starting to talk about walking unless we get a company-wide agreement. And now we hear we could be taken over by a bunch of South Americans with nickel coming out of their ass. Right, are you the advance party?
Could say that.
What about Jardin?
Well, he had to fly out last minute.
Oh, look, I'm not sure if the guys are going to cop the orange boy. With all due respect.
Thanks, mate.
Stu.
Right, man.
How is she?
None too good. They've still got her in a coma, just until they find out how bad she is.
What happened?
She was on her fella's scooter and some lunatic in a van clipped them. Her pal's next door with a broken leg. I'm really sorry, man.
Where's Tess?
She's nipped out for a wee bite. She's been here since yesterday. I said I would watch over until you got here.
Oh, thanks.
It only seems like yesterday she was coming up to play with our Jessie.
Aye.
Anyway, man, I'll let you be. I'll maybe come back later on.
Yeah. Cheers, Stu, thanks. It's okay, love. It's okay.
Hello.
Hey.
I wasn't sure you'd make it.
I got a direct flight.
Dad came in before. He saw Stu.
Yeah. Bloody scooters.
Mr. and Mrs. Jardine? Yeah.
Your daughter has been assessed as suffering an undetermined cranium trauma associated with a closed head injury. For now, she's in an induced coma while we monitor the level of the bruising.
You induced her?
For a time, to help the brain cope with the pressure from this filling. But now we've begun to reverse it.
So when will we know?
If there's any lasting damage, within the next 24 hours is when we'd usually expect her to regain consciousness.
And if she doesn't?
Then we would need to look at other options. But hopefully she will. You're certainly welcome to stay with her. But now, if you'll excuse me.
I'm meeting Shane at Kyle tomorrow to negotiate with the union. But no word yet on a second lender.
No.
I do hope it goes really well, Brian. Everybody here sends their best wishes.
Thanks.
Oh, and Hay rang asking for you.
Did he know?
Something about meeting you down in London when you get a chance. Anyway, I'll keep you posted. Bye.
How is she?
No change. I thought she might have moved before, but I was mistaken.
You must be exhausted. At least I got some sleep in the plane. Why not grab an hour while you can?
I'm fine. She's my daughter. She needs me. She needs to know I'm here.
Yeah, I know. But there's no point in you ending up in a bed alongside her. Apart from when she's my daughter too.
Well, that's good to hear.
No, that's not fair. I know I wasn't here when it happened, but I am now.
I'm sorry, that wasn't fair.
I'm just saying if you need a break, I'm not going anywhere.
I'm fine for now. But like you.
I know, it's a difficult time. And obviously it would be followed up by our finance section. Well, thank you anyway.
That didn't take long.
Brian had some sources for me to try. Nothing like trying to raise 400 million in 6 days.
Are you heading up with Shane to discuss this work agreement?
I'm just about to, why?
Well, they might want to play hardball now that we're close to nailing this palladium deal.
I realise.
Well, it might be an idea to have a fallback position, something we can all work with.
Maybe, but if we give ground too soon, we may never claw it back.
Oh, it's just a thought. You're the boss.
They'd run out of sugar.
It's one way to lose weight, thanks.
Anything?
No. Not even the way her face used to move when she was little and she was dreaming.
They said it could take a while.
Hey,
What do you think?
I don't know, but whatever happens, it's not gonna be easy.
In other words, your members are wanting a company-wide safety review program binding on every CCR site.
Correct.
Even the ones not operating yet.
Again, correct.
And if we can't deliver that?
Then I'd say you could have a problem running a new palladium mine and gas well, wouldn't you?
I've just come down for the eye of the sky. I'm not very big and I'm awfully shy. And she shout when I go by. Donald, where's your trousers? Let the winds blow high, let the winds blow low. Through the streets in my kilt I'll go. And all the lads they share.
Donald, where's your trousers? Hi.
Hey.
How are you? Okay. Got a splitting headache though.
Okay. I love this.
Hey, Megan. It's past midnight. You're probably asleep. Just to let you know that Claire came out of the coma. And she's talking and she's sitting up even. Which is a massive relief.
Well, you could say it's been a bit of a wake-up call all round.
Said that they wished to thank the public for their generous support. On the finance markets, reports suggest that the Chilean miner Sanco is close to a controlling stake in UK giant Albion, whose share price continues to flatline ahead of next week's AGM.
Got my email?
Yeah. Been a bit hectic.
I can imagine.
Hey, Nigel, can we get to the point here? I'm not even sure why I'm here.
Look, this isn't easy, but we're rather concerned about CCR.
We hear you're trying to seek finance for a possible major palladium find.
Yeah, so?
Don't you think with the AGM next week, in the middle of a takeover deal, it might be inappropriate?
I'm just doing the job that I was given, as always. Anything else?
No, I think I've heard enough. I'm sorry, but you leave me no choice but to terminate your contract as of now.
I mean, you can't do this.
Yes, I can. Under Clause 5.
Yeah, I know. Conduct prejudicial. But if you read the contract only by a majority of the board, which I doubt you have, otherwise you wouldn't waste your time with me.
He's right. Nigel, Simon, the board have just endorsed your immediate removal, pending an inquiry under the Companies Act.
There's the authorization.
If you don't mind, gentlemen, you can get any personal effects later on.
You'll never stand up.
We'll see.
Yes, we will. At the AGM. Then we'll see who's got a smile on their face.
Meanwhile, the resources sector of the share market has been largely quiet, with Albion still languishing and other energy stocks stable.
It's done. They're both out. Although God knows where that leaves the rest of us.
You're right, you know, we barely have a majority, which is why I moved just now.
The mercy of the market.
Things get any tighter, everyone will look to themselves. What's this about palladium?
Oh, it's there, all right. Just the case of raising 800 million.
The bank can't come to the party.
Waiting to hear.
I'll do what little I can. Wonderful news about Claire.
As you'll see, that's a backup plan for the VIPs, just in case of any other disruption. Kaz, any thoughts?
Locals are cool. We've invited most of them anyway. But if I was Green Action, let alone Earth's Warriors, and jacked off about the mine opening, I would mount something.
There's nothing that you know of in particular.
No, but I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
No reports of anything else?
Nothing since we beefed up security, no.
Good. Let's keep it that way.
All right.
Is there anything wrong?
No? No, why?
So it's the second time now that you've queried my judgment or suggested that I'm not letting on about something.
What are you talking about? I only mentioned that because we can all get too close sometimes, okay?
Right, so nothing to do with you possibly being pissed off with me?
Yeah, all right, yeah. You know what pisses me off? You being so sure of yourself and where you're at that you're not even going to consider something that might actually work. Or is that what you're afraid of?
Which is a massive relief. In fact, you could say it's been a bit of a wake-up call all round. In fact, you could say it's been a bit of a wake-up call all round.
When do you hear back from the bank?
When we see them tomorrow. Although I still haven't secured a second lender.
I believe the union's holding out on the work agreement too.
Yeah, they still want it to cover sites not on stream yet. And they want it implemented within 6 months.
Which is still too soon for us to factor it into the new sites. What does Shane think?
But they'll be hard to budge.
He's right. Although, I reckon they want to deal as much as we do. They might wait 12 months, especially with the threat of this takeover.
You don't think Alec Nolan might know of anyone who could help us with the finance?
Yeah, he might. You want me to ask him?
Oh, and he's already won a bottle from you on the essay results.
It certainly was a try. Well, given I'm having no luck with the banks here, we need all the help we can get. Okay. Thanks, Megan.
Hey, heads up, heads up, heads up!
Right, here they come, guys, come on.
Wait, what are you... Guys? Guys!
It's fine! It's not in any danger! Listen, check with the bloody EPA if you don't believe me!
Guys!
It's
Come on,
okay.
get in the car! Get in the car! I'm telling you, get in! Come on. Yeah, I'm coming through, mate! Coming through! Yeah, all right. Where's security?
What do you think you're doing?
Well, what we're both supposed to be doing is not getting sucked in. Far out. Security! I'm coming through, mate! I'm coming through!
Where are the others?
Oh, shit, they were just a decoy. There must be another way around the side. I'll see if I can find it.
Once everyone's here, we'll get underway. And then, after a few words from everyone, you can then press the button and formally declare the mine open.
And that will start the process.
The mine's pumps will power up and the sewage works will officially start discharging into the creek.
Thank you.
You haven't heard anything from head office?
Not yet, but I expect to shortly.
Bit of a problem. Might have had a visitor last night.
Yeah, they've only just noticed. Obviously, they've cut the lock and then wedged it shut with a lump of wood. Thought I'd best call you guys in.
Yeah, well, there'll be something. These pumps go down, we're in a bit of strife. Look for anything unusual.
Oh, I'll check the pipes.
Nothing here.
No. Hang on.
Yep. That'll do it.
It's fair to say that I and many in the town were against this mine.
Just as well we noticed, huh? Yes. Just seems a bit easy. Easy? With the fly stuck to it. Whoever it is, they aren't stupid.
However, it's also fair to say that my concerns have now largely been met, which is why I'm willing now to see the mine go ahead, and which is why I've agreed to be here today.
Max, you mind taking over for a second?
G'day. I'd now like to ask Alec Nolan, who is, well, as responsible as anyone for what we have here today.
Thanks, Max.
Shane, anything?
It's not enough just to have a mining license. Today, we need to have a social license.
What's that? It's an old vent shaft?
Yeah, but what's the pipe doing?
I don't know, I wasn't there the other day.
Someone's diverted it. Oh, shit.
Flood the mine. Shane!
Now I'd like to ask Miss Jodie Lim, representing the Dominion Bank from Hong Kong.
Can you get it?
On behalf of the bank,
Leave it!
Kieran! I would like now to help formally reopen the Cockatoo Creek gold mine.
Hey, mate!
Quick, before they start it up. Okay,
Oh,
got
you
it.
total dickhead! It was you all along, wasn't it?
Bye-bye. I have approval for 400 million, but you will still need a second lender for the other 4.
Thanks.
Job well done. Well, just in the nick of time, I gather.
You could say that. Speaking of which, another word?
And in unconfirmed news, Chilean-based resources company Sanco has made a formal bid for Albion, offering a 5% premium on Albion's current price.
Thank you.
Analysts believe the bid will succeed.
The bid's been confirmed.
While in the US, the Federal
That's
Reserve
that
Bank
thing.
is to meet once
Seemingly.
again to review interest rates in the face of recent global events.
Jordan.
Brian, it's Megan. I've got Alec Nolan
understood.
here who doesn't think he can help.
I
but
think so, dear. I
he's just
appreciate
making one
the time.
report.
Brian?
Alec, how are you?
Fine, but no help, I'm afraid. It's hard to borrow that much in such a short time. Not with the amount of debt that CCR's already carrying.
No, well, yeah, thanks for trying, Alec.
Not at all. It was good to smell the diesel after so long.
What if CCR were debt-free?
That'd certainly change things. Why?
Well, I haven't raised this with anyone, but there is one other thought.
Go on. Possibly. Yeah, leave it with me, Brian. Okay, here she is.
Well, how soon can we settle this industrial claim?
Except they want the agreement after 12 months and not 6. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Look, leave it with me, okay? I just spoke to the site delegates. Look, do you mind if I speak to your mate first? Just to know him better.
Sure.
6 years ago, my first day here, I was about to drive down. And some smart ass said to check because the radios were playing up, there might be a blast to go. Well, it turns out that I probably would have got my head blown clean off. Now you know that smart ass was, don't you? It's you. It's you prick. Which is why I'm going to recommend 12 months. But if you screw us, it's on. Understood?
Understood. An equity buyout of CCR?
Part buyout. Albion would still retain a minority holding.
And the majority ownership would be held jointly by your consortium
And the Dominion Bank.
The purpose being...
Well, to give CCR the capital it needs to develop its assets, in exchange, giving Albion some immediate cash.
How much cash?
2.5 billion Australian.
That could well lift our share price above the Sanco offer.
I think that's the intention.
2.7 Aussie would be better.
I suspect 2.6 would be our limit.
265 then.
Ms. Lim?
Yes.
Agreed.
You alright? How you feeling?
It's not too bad. Yeah, Angela's kind of cute though. Yeah, I think so.
What do you think?
Aye. Seems like a nice enough lad. I'll be glad when he gets 4 wheels rather than a 2.
Believe you had a win.
Hopefully.
What'll happen to the other pair?
I'm not sure. Clearly charges.
I hope they put them both away.
It was you, wasn't it, who sent those emails?
I stumbled on it by accident. When I suspected what was happening but realized I could never prove it, I decided to do the next best thing.
Did he even know?
No. Besides, I didn't do it for him.
I don't know what to say, Tess.
I think it's all been said.
I guess.
I'm really glad you came. For your sake, for Claire's sake, and for mine. But in the end,
It's over.
I think so.
So, what are you going to do now?
God knows. I'm not even sure if we've got a job anymore. That's what I really admire about you, Stu.
Me?
Yeah. Your whole life, man. You always putting your pals and your family before anybody else. When that call came through about Claire, I hesitated. My daughter, and I bloody hesitated.
But you came. Brian, in the end, when it counted, you were there. And Claire knows that. That's why she loves you. And you should know it.
Aye.
Aye.
Right.
All the best, mate.
It was never personal, you realise that? It's only business.
Perhaps for you, not for me.
Brian, can I have a moment? Firstly, I'm sorry about you and Tess. I know you and I have had some differences over the years. Still, it's a pity. And secondly, regarding your letter of resignation. Now, depending on the outcome of the AGM tomorrow, you can either confirm this or consider staying on as MD.
Managing Director
of Albion. What do you think?
With Albion's new board rejecting Sanko's offer after its shares rose to some 9% following its sale of CCR. Tonight on Business Nightly.
And we're out. Thank you.
You never told me that might be on.
You never sent those emails.
We can't blame a guy for trying.
Thanks. So, is Brian back yet?
I think I saw him with Alec Nolan.
What are you saying, though?
Saying, all right. Maybe I was wrong, maybe we should try it.
Well, do you want to... Let's go out or something?
Do you want to?
No. Yeah. This weekend.
Okay. What are you doing tonight?
This should probably be yours. There's a bottle I won from Alec over the bet on the palladium assay results.
But I thought,
Don't believe that sly old fox. He bet for under 5 million ounces. I was the one who bet for over. Anyway, I just wanted to enjoy.
Megan, you got a moment? I'm going to say a few words later, but I wanted to talk to you first. I didn't get a chance to tell you, but I was offered MD of Albion.
that's fantastic. Well done.
I know. It's what I always wanted. Except, as I was saying, I mean, this week's been a wake-up call in more ways than one. And a few moments ago, Alec Nolan made me the same offer.
Of CCR. What did you say?
I told him I'd accept on one condition. That I could keep the same team. Especially you.
Do you really think that's a good idea?
Oh, yeah, I do. Why? What have you told United?
Nothing yet.
Good.
Everyone got a glass?
Yep. This is courtesy of Megan.
Courtesy of Max.
Courtesy of our new chairman.
I just wanted to thank you all for a job very well done. It's been a tough 6 months, and I know some of you guys are taking a well-earned break. But I'm confident when you return, the new and perhaps even bigger CCR will present just as many challenges as the old. CCR.
CCR. CCR.
CCR.
Yeah.